I miss this. I miss this. I really do. It's only been 2 weeks, but I miss it. Okay. Hello. No, not how I say it. Not how I say it. Hello. I'm back. It's been a little bit. Been a lot longer for me than it has for you, but I'm here. I'm here. Regionals passed. All the singles that I did, gone. The videos, gone. Everything, gone. Like, I still have the clips of it. So, I mean, if I reference it, I'll have Darius pop it up, but it's gone. So, yeah, we're here now. I'm gonna split today into a few parts. It's gonna be a lot of talking. It's just gonna be a lot of yap. All right, first things first, regionals. How did that go? All in all, not terrible. I'm not proud of my performance. You know, for my own standards, did not do well. But I did good overall, I think. I guess you could say good. Let's start with squats, right? Squats, fucking destroyed them. So good, so great. Squats were awesome. All right, I opened with 540, smashed it. Second one, 560 some, smashed it. Third rep was 584. It was definitely a struggle. Don't get me wrong. I had like 10 more pounds in me. Like I could have easily done 594. Not easily, but I could have done it. And for bench, right? Bench didn't go as well. 315 I opened with 314, smashed it. Second rep was 330, smashed it. And then since 330 moved so well, Jen was like, do you want to, someone texted me. It's been so long since I've turned this phone on. It was giving me notifications for messages I sent at the beginning of the month. Jen was like, yeah, you want to just go up to fucking, since I smashed 330, we went up to 358, I think. It was either 358 or 353. It pinned me. So after the bench, after the squat, I was so ecstatic that I actually hit that squat. I was just like, in my mind, it was already over. I was already going to hit every lift, which is not a good mindset to have. You shouldn't be done mentally until it's over. And after I hit that big ass squat, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna destroy the rest of this meet, which is not the best way to go about that. In my head, I had already won. That's just not the case, that's just not how that works. So after I failed my 350 whatever bench, that took so much wind out of me. And also, I think I was crashing because I took way too much caffeine before we even started warm-ups. I had already had like 400 milligrams, which also not good. So I was just like way high off caffeine, and then I crashed after my third bench. Plus I just mentally, I felt because I failed, I just wasn't happy with myself. And then deadlifts came around. Deadlifts, not good. Came out, my opener was 550, smashed it. It's 550, it's easy. Now, still not where it needs to be come nationals, but it was still easy. It was still an easy opener. Then second, 585. I had the smallest hitch I've ever seen in my entire life. So I came up, right? And literally like a fucking quarter second before I locked like my knees out, I go backward like this right before I lock my knees out, and then I'm up. So they called me for hitching, whatever. It was still a good rep. It was still like a nice rep, other than that little hitch at the end. And then I came out with 600, which huge for me. Never touched 600 in my life. Never even loaded onto the bar. I got it up, right? But I bounced it off my thighs. But the refs, they let me have it. So I got 2 out of 3 for the refs. It was good. I was happy. I was like, okay, great meet, right? I missed 1/3 attempt. And then one of the judges comes backstage, and they're like, they said that it was an egregious violation of the rules in that third deadlift. Egregious. I've never been more offended and infuriated in my entire life. That's not the judge's fault. She was right. It was horrendous. It was a terrible, terrible infraction. Did she have to use that wordage? No, it wasn't very nice, but that's not the point. It's not the sport. The sport isn't to make you feel good. It's to fucking win and to do it how they want you to do it. So my mental state after that, down the shitter. I was so angry and like sad, and I was just feeling all these things at the same time that I for the next week, I shut down. You know, this was 2 weeks ago at this point, like as of today, 2 weeks. Um, so you know, I just shut down for the next week. It was bad. But I've worked some things out mentally. I know how I'm going to improve my deadlift. I know how I'm going to improve in total, and now I'm on a weight cut. So hopefully, I'll be like 360 come nationals. Probably realistically, I'm going to be like 370, but hopefully I can get to 360 by nationals. Or like I can cut down to like 350 and then gain 10 pounds for nationals. The numbers I'm moving will be where it need to be, and I'll look better, and you know, all that shit. Anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna start my squats, and I mean I still have more to talk about, but I'm gonna start my squats now. Oh, that feels odd. I don't know what we're going for today because I don't have a schedule. So probably gonna do RP6, like 4x4, because that's just kind of what I feel like doing. Maybe 4x5. Depends on how my knees feel. So what I'm gonna start doing, because my knees just aren't great, like they are pretty sensitive. So I'm gonna, to hopefully strengthen my knees, I'm gonna go till I'm doing fours, or no, I'm gonna go till I'm doing threes without my stiff knee sleeves, because I have this like, loose pair of Gym Reaper knee sleeves that I could just throw over like sweatpants or whatever. So I'm gonna use those for up until I get to threes, and then I'll start using my stiff sleeves. But yeah, we're going to have to do deloads because I just got back from comp and a 2-week rest. I am feeling better though. You know, my back feels good. My legs feel fine. Haven't really been doing much other than just general like cardio and whatever at home. So mental health it's an important thing for me, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this whole thing, this channel, I guess, more mental health focused. And what I mean by that is I'm just gonna it's not like I'm gonna give mental health advice. I'm nowhere near qualified for that. But I'm just gonna talk about my mental health, how I'm doing mentally, and just stuff I care about, really. Like it's a lot less of me just acting stupid, right? And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record less often. Like if I don't see it important to record, or not important, but like if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm not gonna record for the sake of recording, you know? I'm going to I'm just gonna not record. But I mean, a lot of the time I will record. More often than not, I will record. But it's just easier for me to not force myself to have something to talk about instead of just talking about nothing. Like if I force myself to talk, I'm just gonna end up sitting here either whining or spitting nonsense the entire time, and I don't like that. I don't like doing that. I want there to be a topic, or something to actually talk about between sets instead of me just sitting here talking, which is how it's been. So videos will probably stay the same frequency, but there's gonna be more time in between videos for me. Probably not for you. I don't know. Maybe it will be for you. Also, I'm only going to record during my main sets. Main sets being squat, bench, and deadlift. I'm not going to record my accessories because I don't need to. And also, it's not like it adds anything. It's just more time onto the video, which I don't see a purpose of it. No one wants to see me do fucking face pulls. Oh yeah, right. Determination. I guess. Is that the right word? I'm not sure if that's the right word. But I'll get into that after this set. Okay. So, from regionals, right, what I learned was, so the problem with regionals, right, it wasn't that effort I put forth while I was there, but rather while I was here, the effort that so I put forth a lot of effort, right? It wasn't enough. I didn't put enough effort in, I didn't put enough effort into anything, really. I would skip core sometimes because, I just wasn't feeling it, or like I had a stomach ache or whatever, because I do have like stomach problems other than it just being big. But yeah, sometimes I'd have a stomach ache and I would just straight up skip doing core. And the only reason I hitched at all and I bounced the bar off my thighs at all is because of my core strength. It's because my core was giving out. Therefore, I needed to do something to not drop the bar or not go back down or not hurt my back. So another thing is my back pain. So because I didn't work core enough, my back would hurt if I deadlifted, the right way. So I would cheat my reps on occasion whenever my back would start to hurt. Or like whenever I would fail the last rep of a set, or I'd fuck up the last rep of a set, I would just be like, oh, whatever, wasn't a good set, move on. Can't do that. Can't do that anymore. I can't. Every set has to be perfect. I'm not skipping out on anything. I'm more determined than I ever have been because I need to be. Not because I want to be, because I need to be. I need to win nationals. I have to. I've promised everybody that I love and care about that I will be the greatest of all time. Am I there? No. I'm not even close. I thought that I could go out at regionals and just win because I'm good. I'm not. I'm not good. I need to get good. And you know how you get good? Being determined to do what you need to do. Right? So, and another thing. So before I even started the YouTube, I started the YouTube directly after I finished my cut, which I cut like 30 pounds off in like 5-6 months, right? And I could have cut another 20-30 pounds off easily if I just had stayed dedicated to my cut, if I didn't let myself slip so often. That's another thing. I'm not letting myself slip. I'm not. I can't let myself slip anymore. There's no more fucking around. I can't fuck around anymore because that ultimately it makes you lose focus. So because I had let myself slip, or I had let myself slide, it would get more frequent. I would let myself slide more frequently because I let myself slide once, nothing really happened, nothing came of it. But the more I let myself slide, the worse it'll get. So I can't let myself slide at all, or I'm gonna spiral downward. It's like the butterfly effect. Actually, that's what it was. The butterfly effect. I remembered it. I don't remember what it was exactly. I don't remember but that's what it is. I let myself slide once, and it just spirals and gets worse. So I can't let myself slide anymore. If I don't hit a set perfectly, it doesn't count. It's not gonna count anymore. I can't just think I'm better than everyone else and then win. That's not how that works. And that's what I did before. I have to actually be better than everyone else, not just think I am, you know? So I plan on cutting like 50 pounds-ish, like 40 to 50 pounds come February, I think is when I have to start eating right again, or after eating how I normally do. But until February, I'm not eating a meal that I can't fit within my calories, or that I can't fit within my protein and carbs, you know? If I eat something, I can't go above my calories, my daily limited calories. Also, with my cardio at home before, I let it slide. I wouldn't do it some days because my legs were tired. Can't be doing that. Gotta keep doing my cardio. I gotta keep up with everything. Which, if that means having less time to talk with my friends, or having less time to go fuck off and play video games, that's what I'm gonna do. As much as I love to play the game and talk to my friends and do whatever, it's not more important than winning. So, like going to bed at 8 p.m., some of my friends get on the game at 8 p.m. Do I want to play with them? Yeah, but I have to go to sleep. I have to go to sleep at 8 p.m. Well, not to sleep, I have to go shower and get ready for bed. Ultimately, I end up getting in bed by like 9. But still, I have to go get in my bed by 9 p.m. Would I like to play the game with my friends? Of course I would. But what would be more fun? What would be better for me? Playing a game for another 2 hours every night? Or winning a fucking national title? You know? It's like, it's not up for debate. I have to be the best. I have to win. And if that means making sacrifices to my life, to the things that I enjoy, which clearly I enjoy eating a lot. Can't do that no more. Well, it's not particularly that I enjoy eating a lot. I enjoy eating good, which I'm eating fucking every morning. I'm having protein shakes. When I get home from school, I'm having adobo seasoned chicken with 4 pieces of bread, you know, and for dinner I have protein oats and peanut butter toast with like a little dab of peanut butter on it. It's like a ½ ounce. It's terrible. You know, it's not a fun diet. But you want to know what would suck way more than my diet? Losing nationals. So I'm going to put forth the effort to win. Will I win? Don't know. But I'm going to have the winner's mentality. I'm going to have the dedication it takes to win. So it's only a matter of how I can keep up mentally, which is why I'm going to make this channel more mental health focused. I hope I explained that well. I swear I'm done. I'm done talking for the day, except I have one more point to make in my outro, or I have one more thing to say in my outro. But I'm going to do my last 2 or 3 sets uninterrupted by words. And we're just gonna talk to you all in my outro, okay? So let's get to that. Man, it's so much fucking talking, dude. My throat hurts so bad. Ow. I think I'm gonna call it there for squats. Just as I'm sick and it's really hard to catch my breath right now. But Yeah, plus I'm just getting back into it. You know, I was trying to work too hard the first day. I'm gonna be sore all week. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the outro. We're gonna do the outro. Having glasses sucks. That'll do it for today. But before I, leave, go, whatever the fuck, end my video, I want to talk a little bit more. Sorry. There will probably be more Yap than this in the future. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm gonna focus on. The plan is to go to nationals, right? That is my plan. I don't have the funds. And it's not like I haven't been applying for jobs. I have been. I've applied to like 5, but it is very hard for me, especially because I live in a single parent household. I have my mom, she works 9 to 5. I have to take care of my brother, so I'm only able to work weekends and come to the gym. So I'm applying to places, right? But it is very hard for me because nobody wants somebody that can just work weekends. People want people that can work every day. But, I'm hoping someone accepts me. And I hate doing this, I really do. But I'm asking you for help. I am you watching me right now. And I probably will state this more than likely in most videos. I'm going to start a GoFundMe to try to get me to nationals, which will also help me with maybe touring colleges or applying to colleges, because I want to be able to do this and, be able to have like a future as well. And I need to go to nationals for that, which I don't have the money for. So I'm asking you for help. And I'll probably start a fundraiser later this year, which will be local because I'm not able to, send stuff out because that would cost money, which I don't have. But I don't even know what the fundraiser would be yet. Anyways, yeah, starting GoFundMe to get me to nationals at the very least. And I really do hate asking for money. It's a gross feeling for me because I don't like it. I don't like asking for money because I can't repay, I can't repay y'all. But if you can, please donate. It'll be like in the description or in my bio or it will be in my Instagram bio as well. I'll post it on my Instagram story. Just to get me to nationals because it's all the way in Texas, and I have to get a hotel and I'll probably have to fly my coach out as well. So it's just a lot of money that we do not have. So, if you can please, if you can't or don't wanna, then don't, but it would really help me a lot if you could. Also, this helps if you're just viewing because maybe I can build the channel to where I can make money off of it. That's also a goal of mine. It's a goal of everybody with the YouTube. That's kind of the point. Well, that's not the point for me. The point for me is to just get my thoughts out there. Money is just a hope and a dream. Thank you so much if you're still here. That was more than anything. Squats, I forgot to even talk about how squats moved today. Squats, felt fine. Deload week, it feels good. My knees feel good. My back feels good. My ankles feel good. Everything feels fine. Yeah, appreciate y'all if you are still watching. It helps more than anything. With just my inspiration to keep making these. The last video did pretty well, got like 300 something views, so maybe this one can also compete with that. I appreciate y'all. Like, sub, comment if you want or don't. It's completely up to you. Thank you. That's it for today. Bye-bye.